This is insane. And we've seen a turtle, we've seen a sea snake, and then we saw a jellyfish.
This week we're pushing out to the remote islands in the 𝐬𝐿Gulf.
It's about a 15-20 kilometre punch, I think.
We're sleeping out of our 4.2 metre boat, real naughty, all 5 of us. And in the middle of the night, it takes an unexpected turn.
This is my nightmare, and this is what gives me anxiety doing tinny missions. This sort of thing, where the weather just changes. It's just getting worse and worse, and you can hear the water lap.
It wasn't all doom and gloom though. We had an incredible time camping out of our boat, with plenty of fish, sun, snorkeling, and our fair share of good weather. This is all about doing something different and out of our comfort zone.
Righto, it's the night before we leave for our tinny mission, and we thought we might just show you what we've packed. We don't pack much, do we?
No, I have literally one green little backpack for all our clothes and stuff.
So we literally have an esky for all the food, a couple of sleeping bags and sleeping mats, dive gear, fishing rods, first aid kit, and a camp cooker. And then this is all our safety gear, so 𝐸𝐵s, marine radios, flares, all that sort of stuff, just in case we get the stripe. And that is literally it. Less is always best for these trips, I reckon.
The more you pack, the more you have to unpack, and I hate unpacking from tinny missions. Well, I hate unpacking, full stop, really.
Yeah. Anyway, the aim of the game is to get all this under the front casting deck of the boat, so we've got a clear space.
Our camp is divided when it comes to packing for these trips. Elenya hates it, but I, in a weird way, sort of enjoy it. It has a certain level of excitement for me. That said, there is a fair bit of work to get ready for a trip like this.
It's a cooker.
So, some canned fruit.
Some canned fruit. Okay.
What's that, spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
So you're putting the important stuff in, boys?
You know, the lollies.
Lollies. Oh my goodness, how many lollies did you get today?
5.
A lot. Did you say?
Oh, I just touched that on me sensitive gooch area here. A little sizzle.
We're in 𝐬𝐿, and the caravan park is just amazing because we can plug into power. It is so hot. Even the aircon is struggling.
Got a breath of wind though, which is good for the boat.
Yeah, it's good for the boat, but staying cool. We're gonna have to go swimming in the ocean.
Well, it's about 7 o'clock at night and the boat's packed. It's all under there, under the casting deck, which is awesome. I think we're taking about 60 litres of fuel with us. But yeah, the boat's all done, and now we just got to do some meal prep. We're going to cook some spaghetti bog and all that sort of thing up for meals out there. And we'll see you in the morning. You ready, Lennox?
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh, Nikki.
We're going. It's 10 minutes to 8. We're making good time, Elenya.
Are you all getting the flutters?
Yeah, I am. I love it.
Our launching point for this mission is 𝐵𝐵𝐸𝐸 boat ramp, about 10 kilometres out of town and the closest ramp to the islands.
Is that glass out? Yes, I'm pretty sure that's a glass out. Yes!
Oh yes, it is. Are we ready to put the boat in?
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is such a cool painting. I had to share.
Okay, this is when launching from 𝐵𝐵𝐸𝐸 boat ramp. It's actually a sick boat ramp, and this is our closest point of call out to the islands. So let's get this in. There's a few boats behind us. That's by far the hardest thing, is walking away from Susie in an unknown place for a couple of days. Bye, big girl. Hopefully she's all right.
So, what's the plan?
Yeah, so the plan is, while it's this calm and glassy, just to get out to the islands, and it's about a 15-20 kilometre punch, I think. And then once we're there, we'll do whatever. I don't know. That's the plan now. Just get over there.
And how's your little co-captain?
I know. That's your seat.
I know.
This is just insane. It is like a bathtub, a literal bathtub. It's not going to take us long to get to these islands. If we don't have to stop for 10 drink breaks.
I think we've been 2 minutes, if that.
That's the boat ramp. Right there behind us, 2 minutes. Bang.
No.
Ink, drink, drink.
Right, shade up.
Shade up too.
It is so humid, guys. You probably see like, I've got like a moustache of sweat happening here already. Boobs, but everything's sweat. It is feral, but nothing a swim can't fix in a bit though. Alright, take how many, but we were just driving along just then and the motor was beeping. Do you know why they beep, Nick?
Nah, it went off like.
Yeah, but it did it. You know how you were thinking Finn was pushing buttons? This is not a good start. Well, it is a good start, but not a good start. All right, boys, back in positions. Let's give it another go.
Well, with the motor sorting itself out, for the interim, we kept our course to the islands, stopping at every bust up we seen.
Well, we all just saw this big mackie just jump out the water. There's a shark around here and Nick just had the mackie and it came off and the shark was straight onto it, so he's still trying.
The amount of sea life in this place is incredible. And after many more stops, we finally made it to our first destination.
That's it. We made it to the islands, boys. How cool.
So many turtle
Turtle shell.
There's so many turtle traps.
Shell.
We've just arrived at the island, we've got off, and there's all these bait balls just right up against the shore. Lennox is swimming and they're sort of like parting waves. So cool. The island's actually really nice. Sandy beaches, little rocky outcrops, and then obviously like the big sand island in the background. But these little bait schools are cool as. So many turtle tracks here too. They've like come up. I don't know if they've laid their eggs or not, or they're coming back down. But we are here. It's like hatching season, I guess. And we are here trying to see some turtles being hatched. So hopefully we can see some of that in action. It's a turtle track all the way down to the beach. There's heaps and heaps, and all the seagulls are just sort of like lining the beach ready for them. No turtles up there, no little ones?
No turtles, but I found the coolest shell. Just put me hand. How cool is it?
She's a ripper, Elenya. A ripper shell.
Oh, I'm proud of it. Now I've got to find a nice spot to put it.
Yeah, put him back. Chippies before a bit of a fish?
Morning tea in the water. Good job, mate.
Don't touch that.
Now the plan is, we've got to find a suitable anchorage for tonight, and we're going to fish our way up this coastline, or coastline of the island, and fish.
Oh, quick.
And look for camp spots.
Lennox, your thongs.
No.
Quick, jump off. This is the reality.
It's just jump off.
Someone's always losing something or forgetting something.
That's great. We always losing shoes.
My clock's in the boat bag.
You've got your Crocs on, Finn.
They're definitely in the boat, Finn.
Tag 2. Da-dong.
Get out of here.
Oh my god.
What is with today?
Oh my god, Finny's just dropped the rod in. I love doing this stuff, but it's so hard with kids, isn't it? I've never seen you move so quick, big fella.
Oh, there's a $200 rod just going down the buddy to the bottom of the ocean. Be bugging now anyway with all the sand, the salt in it. God, Ben.
Lucky you had your work belt on. Ready to go?
I'm gonna go shoot something hopefully and get a bit of anger out.
Finny, what happened?
We trying to hold it by its leg.
Who's going in? Are we all?
You didn't have a big enough rod, did you?
Never have a big enough rod for the job at hand, Elenya.
One thing we did notice out here is there seemed to be a lot more fish than where we'd been diving lately in the Lefroy Bay area, and a whole lot more soft corals which were generally a bit more colourful.
What's happened, Finn?
Yeah.
I don't know how you've done that, but it's happened. And Mum is going to have to wait for Dad. No, don't keep doing it. No, don't keep doing it. Dad's somewhere. Who's Dad?
Yes! Woo!
Oh my god!
Where is it?
Coral trout, baby!
Look at you go!
Yes! That's the target species!
Yeah.
I didn't even have the camera on. Oh, god damn it!
No, Nick!
Oh, how's that? First dive spot,
Yeah.
coral trout. He was literally right under the boat.
Oh, really?
I swam all the way around and nailed him right here.
Well, that's good. Are you ready to mess up a rod?
Oh,
No, we.
I'm pumped. That is my first ever coral trout
Look at him go!
on a spear. On a spear gun. Yes, terrible shot, terrible shot.
How big is he?
That's awesome. Oh, I don't know how big he is. He is 58. Oh, 58 centimetres. That's awesome. We come out here for this fish.
Did we?
Oh, I've never speared on it. Anyway, that's dinner sorted. That's awesome.
Good job. I'm proud of you. High five.
Thanks, Sal.
Can we
Ooh,
get another one, Dad?
maybe. We'll see. He was right under the boat. I went all the way over there, and then I come back and I was going to go here, and he was right under the boat.
Lennox, you're going to have to learn how to spearfish.
That's mine.
Go, buddy. That's a good one. What do you got?
Oh,
Oh, it's a little red throat, I'm pretty sure.
Good job, Lennox.
Straight up. Good work, mate. Swing him in.
Yes, big boy.
Good work.
that's a big fish.
I know, that's your fish.
Well, that was a successful / stressful snorkel and, well, spearfish for you, Nicky.
Oi. Oh, he's giving himself a frosty. Yeah, it was. Yeah, coral trout, which is like the desired species. Never shot one before or anything. Then you come back up into the boat and you've got to sort out bird's nest, just bulk bird's nest. Anyway, it's still beautiful, the conditions, so I think we might have lunch and keep going north and just flicking at little bombies and see if there's anything that wants to grab our lures and stuff like that while the boys chow down.
Yeah, the coral is so beautiful out here. It has colour, it just so many fish. It is crazy. It is so much better out here than sort of anywhere we've been so far on the coastline. But I guess that's what happens like when it's populated.
We decided to pull up the anchor and keep heading north to another island to have a look around and give the boys a chance, if they want to take it, to have a little sleep to the sound of the waves and the engine.
Have a go at this place. You can literally see all the way down to these bombies. It got a bit murky where we were before. There's all these little bombies and stuff here. You can see all the fish. Look at all the fish down there, boys.
The boys thrive on little missions like this, and it was hard to keep them out of the water.
Ollie's having a rough time. He's out to it. Elenya got him to sleep. Every bommy we drive past her, the boys are there shouting, saying, let's go in, let's go snorkel. We can't get anywhere. But this is the junction between North and South Marion Island. And on the north bit, there's a bit of a green zone up there. So you do have to be onto where you can and can't fish and spearfish and all that sort of stuff. But the plan is for a bit more of a snorkel and then maybe just have a look at the North Island or just keep cruising around here. We don't really know. Finn, what are you doing? You're riding mum, eh? Drowning Elenya and I since 2000 and whenever we was born.
1, 2, 3.
Good job, Finley.
Oh, I wish I had the camera rolling then. Nick like hooked onto a fish and he's like, yeah, fish on! And he came up and he just dramatised the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, Nicholas.
Oh, trigger fish. Get out of here, we don't want you.
Yeah, we've just travelled up to the North Island, like the top of there. So that's just like right over there.
With the sun on its way down, we had a quick little fishing session at the top of the island, putting a few more fish in the esky before heading back down to where we planned to anchor up for the night.
Big day, old girl. Hey? A nice little float for this afternoon. Nice little float for the Savo.
Yeah, I think I'm burnt from today.
We've pulled up stumps for the day and we're gonna just stay a little here. They had this little rocky sort of outcrop with a bit of shade on it, so we thought, oh, good spot for tea. The boys are supposed to be in that little bit of shade there, but they're off. This is a sick spot.
It is, it's beautiful and I am so keen. Hopefully we can see some little turtles tonight. Fingers crossed. That is on my bucket list. I've swam with the turtle, tick, and now it's to see the nesting, or the hatching I guess.
The hatching.
Hatching, not the nesting.
Yeah. Yeah, we're here, well that's why we sort of come over here to see the hatching, because yeah, something cool, something different. But
yeah.
We're gonna cook up maybe that coral trout or something, but I have to say I don't know if I brought gas for the cooker.
Oh, Nicholas. What happened last tinny mission? Lucky we bought food this time, because last tinny mission he forgot everything.
That's in the past.
It is in the past, but it's not you unless you've forgot something.
Not a tinny mission unless we've forgotten something.
I know. You did remember a canister?
Oh, it was the one that was in it, but it's only got like the tiniest bit in it, so I don't want to risk a good coral trout not being able to cook it. So I might leave the coral trout for tomorrow, Arvo, and just have some cold spaghetti.
Yeah, let's do it. No washing up.
I think we love doing these camping missions because that's just what they are. Camping. Right back to the basics. No fancy caravan with inverters, microwaves and all the mod cons. It's literally just us, our boys, a butane cooker with minimal gas and an airbed to sleep under the stars. This is real camping and what we fell in love with to start our great adventure.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become.
Spag bowl it is.
Yeah, cold spag bowl.
Has everyone got forks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you going to say that you're the only one with a spoon?
Yeah.
She's into me. right into me. Bloody hell, island dinner though.
It's the simple life, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very cool spot this. Very cool. No one else around. We're sleeping out there tonight, but dinner on the beach and then we'll go for a cruise, see if we can see any turtles before we set up camp and then
Let's sleep.
off to bed, eh? You like tinny missions, boys?
Yeah. And do you know me like noodles?
You like cold noodles. What did you catch, Nick?
What a big squid, eh? Nah, it's
It's our towel.
It's the towel that was hanging on here and then it flew off and caught the squid jig on the way through. Nearly spoiled us though. Good sized towel. No little turtles, eh?
I'm really sad. We're gonna have to keep looking. I'm a little bit sad. But the sunset is beautiful.
With no turtles hatching on the beaches, we headed for a suitable anchorage off the island to set up our sleeping quarters.
Alright, we found somewhere to stay and now it is time to set up our bed.
And what?
We got a new bed set up too, by the way. The boys are going to be sleeping on the bottom floor.
This is a new invention from Nick. We haven't actually tried it yet. So
See how it goes.
yeah, just see if it works. How's it going?
Yeah, good. We're just going to blow out the air mattress and then I'll show you the little net thing that we've created under it.
I was just about to say how amazing the sunset is tonight.
How's that for double story living?
I know, the Taj Mahal.
Look at that, ours on top and the boys underneath. But boys, you got to have your heads down this way so you can breathe. Wow, we'll be sleeping good tonight, Elenya.
I hope so.
Hi, Mum.
You did well, Nick. Do you want to show everyone how you did it?
Oh yeah, lift the mattress up. Just a little bit of a net under there.
So the net is actually from the boys' new ninja course thing.
Dual purpose, see?
Yeah, it is. What are you boys watching?
Alana.
Moana? You still got clothes on?
Yeah. How good's this though? Just like this, looking up the stars all night.
The boys down here.
And have two.
The 4.2 meter tinny lives on.
Yeah, she's a 5 birth.
And this one.
She's a 5 birth, Elenya. She's a 5 birth.
What are we going to do tonight, big fella?
Yeah, I've got a packet of chips and some lollies to finish it off. I'm just waiting for you, come on. Well, that's us for tonight. You can see a good angle for our double chinnies there.
Yeah, it's not the best angle. Not very flattering, but we're in a 4.2 meter tinny.
5 of us.
I think this is working a lot better.
It is. You were laughing at me when I was out there,
I was not
buddy.
laughing at you, I just could not see what you were portraying.
Didn't have the vision.
No, I didn't.
Anyway, see you tomorrow.
Planning is a big part of these trips, and the weather is generally at the top of the list. It doesn't matter how much you plan, the weatherman can still get it wrong.
It is getting worse. This is my nightmare, and this is what gives me anxiety doing tinny missions. This sort of thing, where the weather just changes.
I know. It wasn't forecast this at all. It was supposed to be 7 km/h winds.
This is not. It's just getting worse and worse, and you can hear the water is it break or
Yeah, there's white caps. They're all around us, and the front of the nose of the boat's nearly going under. There's water on the front of the boat here.
We have to keep moving the mattress back up because it just keeps sliding down.
There you go. You can hear them breaking around us, and this is inside the reefy bit too. So we do have a bit of a decision to make, because we're not in a big boat. If it gets too much worse,
what are we going to do?
I don't know, we might have to make a dart.
Yeah, but we can't really punch it back in this without being able to see this.
We got GPS. And the bed is literally sliding back when the waves come.
This is me, oh shit, grip. That's all I've been hanging on to.
This is crazy.
Well, it's not what we expected anyway.
Not a situation you want to be in.
You're just going everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah. Anyway, update in an hour.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about last night. It was one of the scariest nights we've had, definitely, for sure. How did you boys sleep?
Good.
Good? Did you feel all the waves last night? No?
Had no clue.
Really? You boys did well, you had no idea, did you? I don't know how.
Oh, yeah, last night was rough. About 3 o'clock, the wind started to die down a bit. It's still there though. Not forecasted, there was supposed to be no wind this morning, but beautiful sunrise, and we're gonna go see, cruise along the beach, see if we can see any little turtles coming out of their little den for this morning, then have some brekkie after that. That's the game plan. He's into it, boys? He's into brekkie?
Now, considering you apparently make coffees every morning.
I did. I made you one.
And up and go.
Oh no, the butter's in the fish sauce.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, we did these instead of making like an actual coffee, just a nice little... I don't know.
See if they're any good.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know it was an up and go. I don't know if I like up and go, eh?
Do they smell like fish?
Yeah, that's
a coffee with a hint of fish?
Yeah, it's coral trout fish though, so...
It's alright.
Yeah, I'll crack it for you, Dale.
Oh, what a man.
Oh, really? No good.
Oh, that's not for me.
Oh, okay.
You just have that. Ugh.
They're thick. That is gross. Do not get an up and go iced coffee. They are shat.
It's ruined everything.
I know. I've been looking forward to this the whole trip. Just put a downer on the whole thing.
It is actually really gross. Are you gonna drink it because you bought it?
I don't think so. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna finish the. Do you want to sniff it?
No.
Come on.
It's so
give it a
gross.
sniff. Just give it. You only didn't give it much of a taste.
No, I
though.
actually feel I can
It's
still
like
taste
it's
it.
like they've just mixed flour in a iced coffee. Anyway, I think the winds come in, like it's still here, and it's only like the forecast is only going to get worse as the day goes on. So I think we might just start heading back towards land, maybe snorkel, fish, do whatever.
Well,
dive.
I don't know. We don't know what it's like out here because when we came in, it was quite
yeah, wavy.
wavy. Even though it was a glass out, it was wavy near the south of the island.
Point.
So that was why, like last night, Nick was like, "Do you want to head back?" I was like, "No way." So yeah, and like there's a reef out there that's exposed, just like out here.
Yeah.
So you just don't know what you're coming across out here.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the plan, so we're going to go and do that, because the turtles aren't playing the game.
Well, I think we made a good decision to head home a bit earlier than we'd planned. We got smashed for a couple of hours on the way back, a little bit different than our trip over.
Well, she's definitely not glass out. We are just getting hammered. You having fun, Nick?
Not really, no.
We made it back and it is beautiful in here.
Yeah, don't let it deceive you. Once you get past like the shelter of the mainland here, it knocks you.
Yeah, that was it was a pretty rough ride back until we hit this little section, which was great. But it is nice to be back. Gonna put the boat on.
Yeah.
And then I want to
probably
shower.
go get a coffee, an actual iced coffee.
And a shower.
Yeah.
Anyway, I reckon you should do Nick's gourmet cooking with that. Are you up for the challenge?
Oh, I can cook. I'm not doing your gourmet. I'm not stealing your gourmet cooking secret.
Come on, Nicky.
Nah.
Are you scared you won't be able to hold up to the
There's
name?
no way I can live up to the name, darling. Yeah, but I reckon we're going to do crispy skin coral trout.
With a bit of rice?
Yeah, with a bit of rice.
Oh, yum. Nick is very proud of this fish, and so you should be, Dal. But like, because we had a lot of time to spare last night. I think the coral trout came up about 10 times.
I was dreaming about a coral trout.
You were. you want to welcome to your gourmet cooking seg?
Welcome.
You going to talk us through what you're making tonight? Or?
No, I'm not doing a
This
cooking.
is a boring cooking.
I'm not doing a cooking app.
Boring.
I'm just butchering a coral trout. Elenia set me up here with a new pan that's not non-stick.
Yeah, I'll let you trial it first.
Yeah.
Holy butter. How'd your fish go?
Okay. Burnt. But the pan is well and truly massacred. But this is my favourite bit of a coral trout, the skin. It actually tastes like pork crackling if you like deep fry it. A little bit of salt. Spitting it.
Alright.
You gotta take one piece and have a taste.
Ooh.
That yum.
That's
You
yum.
like it?
Yep.
That's good. What is it out of 10?
10 out of 10.
I know you like it,
10
Lennox.
out of 10.
Look at this. Look at this one. Ready?
The crunch.
It's like crackling. All right, boys, get into it.
Good job, Dad. Good gourmet cooking.
Well, thanks for joining us on another week's adventure. We hope you liked it just as much as we enjoyed making it. We love these different little episodes and we really appreciate everyone's support watching us. As always, a massive shout out to our Patreon community and we hope to see you all back here next week for another adventure.